for dessert? I made chocolate chip cookies.
Most people have had a chocolate chip cookie or two in their lives, but if you don't have the time to bake up a batch from scratch, here are the 10 best fast food chocolate chip cookies.
I'm gonna be the mom who makes the world's best chocolate chip cookies.
Starbucks.
Jesus, everyone's gonna go to Starbucks now.
Starbucks is well known for great service and a wide array of hot and cold drinks, and for their varied selection of baked goods. The fact that Starbucks is on the list of best fast food chocolate chip cookies should come as no surprise. The delightful chocolate treat is a staple for any cafe-style establishment. Pairing perfectly with many of Starbucks' drink selections, their chocolate chip cookies come with larger chunks of chocolate, which is pleasing to anyone with a chocolatey sweet tooth. Whether you prefer a hot coffee or a cold frappuccino, this sweet option will go with just about any drink choice from Starbucks.
Really? Really?
The chocolate chip cookies from Starbucks are about as close to homemade as you'll get from a fast food restaurant. Made fresh, they're the perfect serving size, boasting one of the largest cookie sizes of any of the other restaurants on our list. And they have just the right amount of chocolate chips. These cookies are on the softer side, and you can taste the quality in every bite. Not too sweet, but sweet enough to satisfy your sugar cravings, Starbucks chocolate chip cookies definitely belong on this list. Panera Bread.
I don't know, go to Panera, split a bread bowl?
Panera Bread has quickly risen in popularity, and helping them rise to such heights is their selection of baked goods, including their chocolate chip cookies. Originally a small cookie shop in Boston, Panera branched out and started serving soups, salads, and sandwiches. A perfect spot to grab lunch and a quick treat as well. They haven't forgotten their past as a cookie shop, though, and they pay homage to their humble beginnings by continuing to offer the classic favorite that is the chocolate chip cookie. One of the larger-sized fast food chocolate chip cookies, Panera's version easily competes with the more established restaurants out there.
Yeah, I'm a player.
While they may have branched out from their origins as a cookie shop, they have not forgotten the secret to making a great tasting and quality cookie, or the secret to making themselves stand out among the other fast food giants that compete in the same market. Their cookies not only include the regular semi-sweet chocolate chips that most places use, but they also include milk chocolate chips for a fantastic double chocolate experience. On top of setting themselves apart with their two types of chocolate, they also offer catering trays of the treats, so you can get yourself a whole bunch of cookies, and perhaps even share with others. McDonald's.
You want to get some McDonald's?
When most people think of McDonald's, the first thing that comes to mind is probably not a chocolate chip cookie, but it's been a recent addition that many are greatly enjoying. McDonald's is far more well known for their hamburgers, chicken McNuggets, and fries than they are for their baked goods. Serving those timeless items has brought them international success, becoming a household name in a lot of countries. But McDonald's has also found their way into the cafe industry, which has proven to be popular and profitable for the burger chain giant. While breaking into a new category can be risky, even for a well-established business, McDonald's managed to take this next step tactfully. From their specialty cafe drinks to their fresh-baked muffins, McDonald's has built themselves a name on the baked goods scene.
I'm better than you.
And of course, that includes a classic like the chocolate chip cookie. A staple for any business that wishes to sell baked goods to the public, the chocolate chip cookie can be a hit if done right. McDonald's chocolate chip cookies fall in the category of soft without being too soft. With a fantastic balance of chocolate to actual cookie, they are definitely one of the best chocolate chip cookies you can get at a fast food restaurant. If you enjoy McDonald's and are looking to add something sweet to your meal, there are plenty of options, but the chocolate chip cookie they offer will stand as a solid choice for a lot of customers. Chick-Fil-A.
And the sales for Chick-Fil-A went through the roof.
Chick-Fil-A is a favorite dinner spot among many, and what's dinner without dessert? Among their dessert selections is their version of the chocolate chip cookie. Surprisingly, their chocolate chip cookie is one of the closest tasting to an actual homemade cookie. If you're craving a chocolate chip cookie just like Mom used to make, but don't feel like attempting to make them yourself, head on over to your closest Chick-Fil-A. They have added a bit of a twist to this classic cookie, and it truly helps them stand out from the rest of the restaurants that offer the same dessert. What makes Chick-fil-A's chocolate chip cookies stand out from all of the other competition out there is a bit of an old-fashioned twist.
Functional but old.
They like to use oats in their chocolate chip cookies to make them even better and make them different from all of the other fast food places selling similar cookies. To make things even better, you can buy yourself a whole tray of these beauties, whether you want to share them with your loved ones or just feel like eating them all yourself. These delicious desserts are worth the trip to get your hands on some. For this reason, Chick-fil-A deserves a spot on this list of best fast food chocolate chip cookies. Wendy's.
I just think Wendy's cool, okay?
Wendy's isn't just in the game of making delicious square burgers, they also have things to satisfy those with a sweet tooth. Most would immediately think of Wendy's well-known Frosty when thinking of a sweet treat from this hamburger spot, but there's another option if you feel like having something sweet with your meal. Wendy's has jumped on the cookie train and are selling their own chocolate chip cookies alongside their other menu items, a trend that many fast food restaurants have taken a bite out of recently. Wendy's cookies are made with semi-sweet chocolate chunks and are less sweet than some of the other options on our list, but that doesn't make them any less delicious.
Sugar! Need sugar!
The chocolate chip cookies that Wendy's makes are soft and freshly baked, serving up a taste and texture reminiscent of homemade cookies. So the next time you head to your local Wendy's, be sure to pick up a chocolate chip cookie if you're not in the mood for a frozen treat such as a Frosty. Their dessert options are a lot more limited than some of the other restaurants on this list, making it more likely that consumers will try or have tried their version of the chocolate chip cookie. Luckily, they are a good choice, even if there aren't many other options to choose from at Wendy's. Due to their delicious and soft nature, these Wendy's chocolate chip cookies are a must-try. Subway.
Is this Subway the transportation system or Subway the sandwich shop?
Lots of people have been praising Subway for their cookies for years now. Synonymous with the Subway sub, Subway has also built a name for themselves with their baked cookies. The sweet treats can be combined as a meal deal with any of their sandwich combos. Typically, the combo comes with 2 cookies of your choice if you decide to pick the cookies as your side. While Subway serves up various types of cookies, such as white chocolate macadamia, the classic chocolate chip cookie is the choice of many of the restaurant's customers. While they are mostly baked fresh right in the store, they are often made in large batches and in close proximity to their bread as well.
The more food, the better.
Sometimes the bread smell can kind of cling to the desserts that are baked at the same time. Subway's cookies are either soft or a bit crunchy, depending on what time of day you visit and how long ago they were made. While they are a delicious addition to your meal, as most cookies are, they might not be quite up to par compared to some of the others on our list. But if you're craving something sweet and Subway is your restaurant of choice, they definitely will do the job of fulfilling your sweet tooth. Burger King.
Oh, I love Burger King, don't you?
Burger King is one of the fast food restaurants that offers a few dessert options to go along with your Whopper and fries. And of course, that includes the favorite cookie of many, the chocolate chip cookie. While they do offer a few other options for those with a sweet tooth, the chocolate chip cookie is one that the majority of customers know and enjoy. Next time you go to BK, keep in mind that this is one of the dessert options that they offer with your meal. One of the benefits of getting your chocolate chip cookie fix at Burger King is that they sell their cookies in packs of 2, meaning you get twice the soft-baked chocolatey goodness.
That's what I need.
They are perfectly mixed with just the right amount of chocolate chips to cookie batter and are often gooey and soft, just the way that many people enjoy them. Despite the fact that there's really not much that makes Burger King's chocolate chip cookies stand out from the competition, they are still delicious enough to merit a proud spot on the BK menu. And while they may not be the top chocolate chip cookie choice on this list, they are still tasty and worth ordering if you find yourself at Burger King. Whataburger.
Let's go to Whataburger.
Whataburger is a fast food burger outlet that some may be less likely to visit due to their locations mainly being in the South and Southwest. If you do have the chance to visit one, you may be surprised to find that among the favorite menu items of Whataburger customers is their chocolate chip cookie. While they do offer other dessert options on their menu to go alongside their well-known hamburgers, the chocolate chip cookie they offer is a classic choice for any customer. These pre-made chocolate chip cookies are not going to be the driving force behind customers visiting Whataburger, but they are a good option if you are there and are looking to add a dessert to your meal.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
While they taste fine, there's nothing about them to really make them stand out from the rest of the restaurants that offer a chocolate chip cookie option on their menus. Whataburger is another place that serves their chocolate chip cookies in packaging instead of being freshly made in their restaurants. While this isn't the worst thing in the world, the Whataburger chocolate chip cookie just can't compete with the other fresher made options from their competitors. Qdoba.
And I made your favorite, peanut butter chocolate chip cookies.
Qdoba is another popular restaurant that may surprise people when they find out that they offer a chocolate chip cookie. While the cookies aren't baked in stores like many other fast food places, that doesn't mean that Qdoba's chocolate chip cookie is not a delicious dessert option to go with your meal. After all, it's pretty hard to really make a chocolate chip cookie that isn't at least pretty good. However, there's not much about this chocolate chip cookie that really stands out from the competition in the fast food market. The recipe for the cookie seems to be average, with nothing that really makes it unique compared to other chocolate chip cookies that you can get elsewhere. It is definitely not a spectacle that should be the main reason you visit your next Qdoba.
Okay, fine.
That being said, if you're going out for some Mexican-style food and are craving a chocolate chip cookie, it's definitely more than enough to satisfy that particular craving. While one would expect that a pre-made cookie in a plastic wrap would be dry and a little less appealing, Qdoba's chocolate chip cookie is delicious enough to compete with the other fast food restaurants out there. Though, because it's not made fresh, it can't compare to the places that are baking their cookies fresh on site. KFC.
It tastes just like KFC.
As a successful international fast food franchise, KFC is one of the best-known fast food chicken restaurants around the globe. Along with that famous bucket of fried chicken, you can enjoy a chocolate chip cookie to round out your meal. Not many people would think about a chocolate chip cookie when they're thinking about going to KFC, but if you are making a stop at the fried chicken restaurant and you get the urge for a chocolate chip cookie, the good news is they do offer them. The bad news is KFC's chocolate chip cookie option is not all that great because it just seems to lack the amount of chocolate chips that make chocolate chip cookies a favorite dessert among many.
So no KFC?
On top of that, the recipe does not seem to have anything that makes it stand out from the competition, being just a plain, pre-packaged cookie. It's easy to tell when you're eating one that they are mass-produced and baked elsewhere before they are shipped out to the restaurants. While their chocolate chip cookies will do in a pinch, there's a reason KFC is known for their chicken and not their chocolate chip cookies. Nor will they be unless they make a change to their recipe. Or better yet, maybe move away from pre-packaged chocolate chip cookies. We've got more. Just tap or click for another great video, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell. And hey, leave us a comment.